All right, well, it's the morning after. We've got Bendon Ct flooded. Check that out. Took the day off to babysit my basement, which is flooding, and the sump pump's holding up, but it makes me nervous. So I'm gonna go for a brief bike ride and survey the neighborhood damage. Let's mount this up on the head so I can ride. Now it looks deep enough over here that it might bury my chain in the muck. Otherwise, I would ride through it. So I'm going to take the short route in the opposite direction and come around the other side of Bendon Ct to observe from the other perspective. Otherwise, it's a nice day, but you know, the warm front that came through brought a bunch of high winds and torrential rain. So what is that? April showers bring May flowers, or some happy horse shit like that. There are drainage issues, obviously. The ditches always flood. They're working on the power lines, which is good. They've trimmed back a lot of these trees. Again, very good thing. Let's check out some of that. They trimmed back the trees and they're replacing the poles here in Norwayne. Good thing. So I'm glad to see that the power company is make an effort to keep the power grid solid around here. Let's turn around here at Bendon Ct. And check out the other end of Lake Bendon Ct. Some nice people on this court, some old timers, some people who've been here for a while, homeowners as opposed to renters. I know there are good renters, but renters tend to not take things as seriously as somebody who owns their home and has a vested interest. So I did check the drain over there, and the flood drain, and it's not obstructed. It's you know, a decades old problem. My Aunt Dixie, Uncle Jerry, cousin Tammy lived here, and it was a problem with them. Grandma and Grandpa lived over there in the corner. Johnny Johnson, Ruby Johnson, house that I'm in. Uncle Bill and cousin Nick were there, and they all confirmed that this flooding issue goes way back. So I don't know, I guess it's just something that we Bendon Cters are going to have to live with. So I must say, I responded in a effective manner last night. I did have to man a pump outside, continually getting soaked to keep at least some of the water out of my basement. But I did so without too much stress and anxiety. So let's take a hike a little bit further down Grand Traverse and check out the work being done on the power grid. Actually, these ditches are draining remarkably well. Maybe it's the sun and the wind. They're helping out. L-Tech. That guy's asleep. Okay. Hi. And it's like the homeless people congregating at the shelter are not there now, but there are at least 7 or 8 or more of them over the weekend. And I guess one of these times I should you know, approach and try to be friendly and talk to them and find out what the deal is. I don't want to jump to the conclusion that it's you know, necessarily a bad thing. I mean, if they're homeless, where else do they have to seek shelter? At the same time, you know, it's right next to a playground. Lincoln Johnson Field and Cayley Park. So I don't know, could they find a better place to have like an alternate homeless shelter than right next to the playground? So here's some nice, here's a little flooding issue. Drainage. And these could be blocked. Storm drains. Because as you can see, there's all kinds of leaves and crap in there. And this part's not flooded, so makes you wonder. And this garbage, maybe I'll come by later on and try to do something about that. That's not nice. Okay, I'm a little south of Cambria Court on Grand Traverse. I'm watching the linemen do their thing, and I came back to do a little work on this sign. I had a Sharpie with me. I tried to alter it earlier, but the Sharpie wasn't good enough. So changing it a little bit. And I don't really care for this upside down cross. Let's do something. Let's turn it into like an Orthodox cross. And Let's get the colors right. I think this box is supposed to be red. This one's green. We got blue. And yellow. And let's make it clear.